So Pete, you just passed your flight assessment. You didn't need to do the theory because you're a commercial pilot.
Yeah.
Tell us what you made of the course and your assessment.
The course is essential really, because a phrase I've heard, which is very true, is that you don't know what you don't know, and the learning curve for me has been steep. Learning to fly a drone is very different to learning to fly a plane, but that represents a very small part of what this course is about. And this course is about teaching you to operate commercially. And my head is just about exploding with the amount of stuff I was required, or am required, to demonstrate to be able to operate commercially. And it's
So that sounds quite intimidating when you say that. I guess I'm keen to ask the question, how accessible do you think our course is to people who, aren't commercial pilots? And
very, because I don't think the fact that I'm a commercial pilot, apart from gaining the exemption from the theory exam, which I'm not even sure it should, my knowledge as a commercial pilot only helps a small way towards gaining the permission for commercial operations. I know a little bit about airspace, I know a bit about aerodynamics, but not so much about gyrocopters before this. So there's a whole load of knowledge out there that I didn't have, and therefore anybody with or without a pilot's license can benefit from doing the course.
Cool. And how did you feel the course prepared you for your flight assessment?
Well, we've got to omit one factor there, that I missed a bit of the preparation for the flight assessment, but as I said previously, it set me up. Well, doing the practical flight training was very important. I think without that I would have really struggled with the actual flying part of the flight assessment. But as I've demonstrated over the last couple of hours, by far the hardest part for me was completing the mission statement, the risk assessment, the on-flight assessment, and making those decisions that are not to do with flying at all, but are to do with assessing risks on the ground and making sensible decisions. That's far harder than the flying side of it.
Okay. And what did you make of Halo's experience and customer service, etc.?
It's good in that I can't compare it with other courses, but I get the impression that other courses don't go into the practicalities of operating a drone commercially, which Halo's course concentrates on. So that's definitely has to be a good thing. It's essential, because without that, somebody can teach you to fly a drone, but you're not competent for commercial operations unless you have that knowledge, and I think Halo's course covers that very well.
Cool. And anything else to add?
I need a beer, but I'll have to wait till I've driven home.
Well, have a safe journey. Thanks for that.
Cheers.